Hey guys, it's Robbie Singh with the Come Up, and I'm back. Yes, I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back on top. Life tried to give me like a 1-2 punch. I ate that shit for fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and now, I'm back on top. Like, I was a champ in the situation. So, the earth is not under me, I am on top of it. Boom. Yes. But I'm back, so you're back to getting regular videos on the regular, weekly. So I'm back, but our first video is such like you would think like, oh, since you're back, you're gonna do like a happy good video, but I'm not. I actually am not, and I don't want to talk about it, but I need to talk about it, and I haven't really talked about it with anybody but like my best friends, and I know they're probably tired of me talking about it, but yes, we're gonna talk about it. Mac Miller. Oh my god, I'm not gonna cry. I told myself I was not gonna cry in this video because I'm not gonna cry. But I am doing this video because I love Mac Miller. I am an avid Mac Miller fan. And he's gone. I don't know if you guys know, but I know it's been like a week now, but I take time to process things. Like that this kind of really hit me hard like of all artists. And like, oh why Mac Miller? Because like Mac Miller was just a really dope artist. Like I feel like he was a good definition of an artist, of what you want out of an artist. And an artist is someone that I feel like, that's ever evolving, ever changing, that's always gonna give you something new. They never give you the same old thing. Like that's the true of an artist no matter what. And that was Mac. Mac was ever changing, ever evolving. Like he gave you something different every album. And I started fucking with Mac Miller when I was in high school. I am now 20 fucking 4. And I graduated high school in like 012. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That was 6 years ago. And then I was a freshman. I had like 3 years. Like that was like 6, 7, 8, 9. Like I was a freshman 9 years ago. Almost probably 10 years ago. And Mac was bumping. Mac was bumping to me back then. Like back freshman year. Like at Wall Trip in my fresh fucking like skinny fucking jeans and Converse trying to be a fucking rocker. Like Mac was banging to me. Like he had a kids mixtape that was out. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Who is this white boy? Like this white boy is going in. And so that and what brought me over the top, which really brought me to Mac Miller, was his mixtape Best Day Ever. Like they had like Donald Trump on there. It's a lot of shit on there. It was a lot of shit on there. I'm trying to think. I can't remember what was on there, but it was a lot of shit on there. But that fucking like I still jammed that fucking where my head at. That's a fucking good song on there. And go all around the world. We go all around. Like Mac was just really bumping back then. Like Best Day Ever was like hands down one of the best mixtapes of my high school like fucking career life. um, then with that, he had a Good AM. I don't know if you guys have a Good AM, or he had a mixtape called Macadelic. Also, his very first album, Blue Slide Park. I don't know if you guys ever remember that, but like, I feel like that was kind of like a pop rap a little bit album, but like Mac did his thing. Like, it still was a good ass album. So, but for me, like the best thing about Mac Miller, like I like to see that like everybody from like the celebrities and like I guess you could say celebrities and shit. Most of them all the musicians like today like a really dope spirit. And like I feel like I kinda found that somewhere in his music. Like I found his spirit, his personality. And I feel like I connected with him because I felt like I could see a little bit of myself in him. Like I feel like he was just one of those people that like wanted to make music and wanted to make art and just wanted to make everybody comfortable in that space of art making, and like let them have it, like make it their all. And I heard he was like super helpful and super friendly. And those are always to me like the people that like miss that like get missed or like get looked over because they're just so nice and so open. And it really sucks. And that's the thing, like, he was open about what killed him. And I don't know if you guys know, but he died of, they say in the media that he died of an overdose. And it just really sucked because he was really open about his drug addiction and like what it has brought him in his life. And like the consequences that he's dealt with and like what he has been having to deal with it. And it just really sucks. And then like just watching his recent interviews before he passed, like it just seemed like he was in a really good place. And you would think like, damn, like, you know, do you have anybody to like scream out to or like talk to or like, because it seemed like you were okay, but you weren't okay. And they say the signs like, you know, when people start saying like goodbye and like giving things back, like, you know, like those are signs of like, you know, they're saying their last goodbyes, but we would never know that. So check on your friends. Like hashtag motherfucking check on your friends. Like it's okay. Like it's okay. I like to emotionally check in on your friends. Like let them know like, hey, or like you okay? Like things okay? You good? You've been quiet. Like if your friend's been quiet for like a week or something, like sis, check up on your friend. Come on now, check up on your friend. So I feel like that's something we definitely can learn from like his death. It's like to check up on each other. Like check up on each other. Like you know, if you know like your friend or like a close person, something like, you know, is going through something like or currently went through something or, you know, they went through something but haven't talked about it, like check on them. Like emotionally check on them because they might need some help. But yeah, like I feel like there's something we could definitely learn from that, and also like not to like bash people because I was saying that like people were like going in on Ariana Grande, and I'm just like, yo, like can we not be keyboard bullies? Like let's not do this, right? Like this is not the time and the place. Like you know, like we have to let people like we as people have to understand like we make our choices, and she made the choice to leave like for the betterment of herself. So, and that's okay. Like that's perfectly okay. We as humans have to let people like we all have to remember to remember that like hey like the option of no is still there for us. Like we never give ourselves that option. We always try to say yes to everybody. Like no, like no is that option, and she took her no as an option, and that's okay. So y'all should really calm that shit down with her. Like let her heal and shit. Like you can tell that was like one of her really good friends, and then, like that fucking sucks. Like that's like if your fucking best friend dies, like kills themselves. Like come on now. But yeah, Max from Pittsburgh. Note flip page. um My we're gonna talk about yay my favorite Mac Miller album or piece of work. It's really hard to choose because I love Best Day Ever, like that right there. That's my mixtape. There really is, but his album the Divine the Divine Feminine, like he made the album when I was with Ariana Grande, and I really feel like it was a really beautiful album because, like I said, once again, it's another side of Mac Miller that we got to see, and it was an emotional side of Mac Miller, and it's like he kind of like wore his heart up on his sleeve in this album, and the vocals in this album are really dope. The production and just it's really it's what it's called. It's like it's like a feminine album. It really is, and it just moves you in a feminine way. You can just tell like every single word and every single lyric is literally from his heart. Like you can tell that like it was an emotion. Like it was emotional probably making this album. This is probably an emotional process album. It really was, and my favorite songs off that album is "Stay," um, "Skin." My favorite part is oh that's like I'll tell you that song right there is like literally hands down like one of my like favorite songs. Like there's a live version. I used to listen to that live version like every single day. It's called My Favorite Part, featuring Ariana Grande, and it's Mac Miller's song. And I'm just like, it's a beautiful it's a beautiful song it is. And you should definitely go listen to it. And like I love it. I really do. And also Planet Be Damned. Like that song right there gives me such an Aaliyah vibe. I really do. Like the samples in the album, the samples in this album is pretty dope too. So don't forget to check that out. Check it out. Go give Mac Miller a listen. Like you know, you probably ain't listened to Mac Miller in a minute. You've heard of him. Like you know, I feel like he's definitely an underrated rapper that needs his credit. And you know, it sucks that you know his albums went some of his albums have been number one. But that everything you know when you die, people just you know they notice you then, and that's such a sucky thing, like sucky thing. But no, yes, go check out the album, get some good vibes. I didn't cry. I'm really proud of myself. What's good? But I did take Mac Miller's death a little bit to the heart. I did. Then he died around the same time, around Amy Winehouse's birthday. So I was like, and I love her too. So, but I'm gonna end this video. Shout out to Mac Miller, sending him love, peace, light. We're gonna miss you. Definitely a soul that we're gonna miss. But may he rest in peace and go check him out. Love you guys. I'll be back with more. Bye.